At the top, the answer is 7/8. That's worth 2 points. Hopefully those were easy points. 7/8. It's +2. I'm giving you 2 points for something super easy. 7/8 plus 2. In the middle, please use a, thank you, red pen. In the middle, there's 2 ways to do this. I'll show you both methods. Either is correct. We could say this exterior angle 85 is equal to the sum of these 2 interiors, 8x minus 1 plus 4x plus 2. Or you could have found this angle 95 and then gone like this. Triangles add up to 180. So you have 95 plus 8x minus 1 plus 4x plus 2 equals 180. Either method would be fine. Okay? If now you solve for x, you're going to end up with 84 equals 12x and x equals 7. You take that 7 in and you plug it in, and you're going to get 55 here and 30. Of course, that adds up to 85, and you already have the 95. What's worth points? Okay, points. If they have any sweeping marks on the diagram, it looks like they were actually working. Hang on, is it this one on the outside? I'll get to it. That alone is 1 point. Markings on the diagram. Okay, either equation, this one or this one, plus the work, is also 1 point. We're at 2 points so far. X equals 7. That's another 2 points. We're at 4 points. Then, if they have the 95, the 55, and the 30, that's a point. That's your 5th point. It's out of 5. If you got this additional angle, this one has been missed by the majority of students, so I'm going to make that an extra credit. If you have 125 there, that's plus 1/2 EC. 1/2 extra credit. It's worth plus 5. Okay, at the bottom, if you watched last night's videos, this was not hard. The median means I'm going to go from Y to the midpoint. That's a median. That's plus 1. Forgot the hatch marks, they're down 1/2 point. Because median connects midpoint. Next one, altitude from Z. An altitude goes from a quarter to a right angle. That's plus 1. No right angle, 1/2 point down. Last one, perpendicular bisector of YZ. So I trace YZ. Bisector means you have to go through the middle. Perpendicular, you have to make a right angle. If you don't have the hatch marks or the right angle, it's a 1/2 point down. That's plus 1. 3 points at the bottom, 5 points in the middle, 2 points at the top, total of 10, score, and return. Total of 10, score, and return.
Yes. Thank you. I didn't know you actually got it, but you actually did. Hey, shut up. Whoa, wow.
Alrighty, guys, page 2. Page 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, students, I need your attention. 5, listen up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put this list right next to this 2 here. Put this list. Okay, I'd like you to put this list. I'm going to type it so it's easy to read. Right here. Okay, I'd like you to write this down. Median. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, then altitude. Perpendicular bisector. And an angle bisector. Those 4 segments are your vocabulary for the entire day today. If you know what those look like and you know what to do with them, then you've got it pretty much down. I'm going to take 5 minutes and give a very brief description of these, and then we're going to spend most of our time today focused on the median. So pull a star by that word median. Ryan, could you get the lights for us, please, sir? Okay, first one, a median. Go to this triangle right here. Go to this triangle, please. I'd like you to darken that and write the word vertex. Write the word vertex. Okay. Now, right here, put a dot there, write the word midpoint. Go over those hatch marks. Connect vertex to midpoint. Vertex to midpoint. Say those 2 words out loud. Vertex to midpoint. One more time, out loud. Vertex to midpoint. That is a median. That is a median.
Your TV's on.
It is. Could someone turn that off? You're right. We're wasting energy. Uh-huh. Anybody taller than about 5'3", because I can't reach it. Hey. Isaiah, didn't you just hear that I was 5'3"? You're comparing me to your dog there? No. Alrighty, guys. Alright, now flip to page 6. Flip to page 6. Page 6. Page 6. I told you this will take 5 minutes. Page 6. Page 6. Page 6. Altitude. Darken the corner. Write the word vertex. That's too big. Vertex. Vertex. Now drop it down. Right angle. That's an altitude. Vertex to right angle. That's an altitude.
Is there a certain part where you're supposed to put the hatch marks?
That was for median. Median goes to the midpoint. An altitude doesn't necessarily go to the middle. Altitude means it has to create a right angle. That's the difference. Yes, sir.
So could a midpoint thing be an altitude?
Under what circumstance might the median also be an altitude?
Right there.
What would we call that? Equilateral triangle, yes. Okay, third one. I'd like you to darken this side, please. Eyeball what looks like the middle, put in hatch marks. Drop a line down there at a right angle. That's a perpendicular bisector. A perpendicular bisector goes through the middle at a right angle. Goes through the middle at a right angle. Okay, last one. I'd like you to sweep this. And now cut right down the middle of the angle. Go beyond the side. I don't want your eyeballs on the side. So I want you to go through the side. It's like you're ignoring it. That's an angle bisector. It cuts the angle in half. It has no relationship to the side. Those are your 4 segments. Go back to page 2, please. Go back to page 2. Okay, Okay, you're sitting in fours for a reason. I want each person take 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. One person each. Take one of those terms and now verbally describe what do they mean. 10 seconds each. Go. One each. Median is what?
I'll do the middle.
Go down the hall, sir.
I can't. My leg is bumped.
Did you guys get through all four?
I got
Students, I want you to walk back and get a cardboard triangle, please. Go, cardboard triangle. We'll get a cardboard triangle.
I want it.
Okay, who's doing those two?
Oh, you're doing it. I'm doing it. What do you do?
What did you say?
I'm doing perp. You're like, you have like five, let's say you have
Well, it's true. You can do this sometimes before you get grade reduction. Guys, out of your seats, get a cardboard triangle. Out of your seats, get a cardboard triangle. Get a cardboard triangle. Out of your seats, get a cardboard triangle. Sorry, I didn't clarify that. One person, guys. Go get a cardboard triangle.
John's getting all of
Oh, you're getting them all? Okay. Someone professional for you? Oh, how nice.
I know.
Let's go, John. Hustle.
Mr. Wilkerson, since you're back there, could you grab me one? The largest one you can find. The largest triangle you can find. Bring that one for me. I need a large one so I can demo easily. Show.
Any day, John.
I'm trying to find a large one.
It's fine. Okay, on your papers, guys. Follow with me. Ready? Look up here. Do me a favor. Look up here, guys. Real quick. Here we go. Stop talking and follow. I'm going to move fast with me. Step 1. On your paper, darken, vertex, midpoint, hatch mark, connect. No, not on the cardboard. On your paper. Vertex, midpoint, hatch marks, connect. Vertex, midpoint, hatch marks, connect. On the paper. Mr. Green, grab the handouts and then you can join any team of 4. Okay, look up here. Ready? Midpoint, vertex, connect, hatch marks. A third time. Vertex, midpoint, hatch marks, connect. We have 3 medians. I want you to darken the point where they cross.
What's that called?
That has a name. Raise your hand if you know what that name is. What is it? Centroid. Nice job. That means you watched the videos last night. Okay, centroid. Now, it has another name. In order to demonstrate the other name, we're actually going to do it together. Do you know what it is? We're going to demo that. That was in the videos, wasn't it? No? Okay, ready? Guys, look up here. Everybody needs a straight edge of some sort other than the cardboard triangle. Get out a straight edge. If you need, come get a 4x6 card. Get a straight edge. There we go.
Wait,
all right. Students, on your cardboard triangle, find one up here. Find one side, eyeball what looks like the middle, and put a little dot there. Try to be as accurate as possible. Okay, guys, watch. Watch. If you look up here, you won't get lost. Watch. Okay, trace the side. Okay, physically on the cardboard triangle. Are we good?
The white side?
I really don't care. Get. Put a dot what looks like the middle. Yes.
wait, where?
What is this?
Wait, you should draw this on the board.
You know what? Watch. You find. This will help you guys. Those of you with the cardboard, trace the cardboard. Now find what looks like the middle and put a dot there. On the cardboard triangle. Oh, for goodness sake. Just put a dot on the midpoint. It's not that complicated. Okay. Why is it really hard if we can't find this thing? Now, guys, look. I'm stretching your mind right now because you're so distracted. Look up here. Ready? Now, connect. Using a straight edge, you're going to draw a line from the midpoint to the corner. That's called a median. You have an example of this in your notes. Draw that. I will come around with an example in just a moment. Okay, so yeah, you're going to do it 3 times. Okay. Corner to midpoint. Okay, that's correct. Now you find the midpoint. Now find the midpoint of this side, corner to midpoint. This side, corner to midpoint. When you're done, it's going to look like that. Okay? All right, so you're doing this 3 times. What? Corner to midpoint. Okay, and then you find the midpoint. Okay?
Why are you guys too cool? You guys like
Straight. Okay. Ready? All right.
No way.
Do it 3 times. Corner. Corner. 3 times. Quickly, guys.
Oh my god.
Looks, when you're done, it should look like that. If it's done, good. If it's done correctly, you're going to cross. Guys, when it's done correctly, your line is median to cross. Nice. When it's done correctly, okay? When it's done correctly, your median should cross at the same point. Keep going, quarter to midpoint. Yes. Okay. Students, what's the other name? I'd like you to take your pencil, now poke right in the middle at the centroid. You have now found the centroid by doing this. Poke. Put the triangle on top of the pen and try to give it a spin. If you've done this correctly, it will spin flat. If you've done, give a little poke, not all the way through, just a little poke. If you've done this correctly, it will spin flat. Yes, where all the medians connect. Where the medians connect. Where the medians connect. Okay, there you go.
I'm spinning too big. Oh, my pin broke.
Yeah, that's spin. Not bad. Tap spin. Okay, just a small hole. Tap spin. Lydia's is pretty good. Tap spin. Tap spin. Tap spin. Perfect. Look how nicely. Guys, look up here. Look how nicely this is balanced. There's a reason why this works. You have found what's called the center of gravity. The centroid is also the center of gravity.
I almost feel like I'm bending it all crazy.
Really? Tons, yes.
I think it would be spinning.
That would be a center of gravity. I need to know physiologically when I lift my head up where the center of gravity would be. As a physical therapist, if someone has an injury, I'm going to have to recalculate their center of gravity and work with just their walking down. Okay? Alright, guys. Turn the page. Turn the page. Right, center of gravity. Okay, the triangles go one of two places. Either in your backpack or trash can. Triangles. Backpack or trash can. Backpack or trash can. Backpack or trash can. You may not keep the triangle there. Triangles your backpack or in the trash can. You put it in your backpack. Turn to page 3, please. Page 3. Page 3. The centroid has another property. Look up here, guys. Darken O. Write the word centroid. I'm going to be giving you an extra credit problem in about 5 minutes. If you solve it correctly, I will add a point to your praying Java. The only way you'll be able to do it correctly is if you pay attention right now. Okay, ready? Okay, now darken from the vertex to the centroid. And now draw a separate segment from the centroid to the midpoint. Please label those. Vertex to centroid, centroid to midpoint. I'm on page 3 for those of you who got lost. Page 3. There's a relationship between these. Very simple relationship. This, draw the arrow from there to there. That is, write the word half of. Bless you. Half of. Draw an arrow from here going down and write twice of. Half of, going from smaller to larger. Half of that. From the larger to the smaller, twice of. All right, ready? Okay, go to the bottom of page 3. Page 3. I'm going to set the clock for 3 minutes. Do not share your answers. Do not help anybody. I'm going to give you exactly 3 minutes. If you can solve this and it's accurate, I'm going to add a point back on your brain jog. But you have to be doing it yourself. This problem, right now, go. You've got 3 minutes. You may not help each other. Solve. 1 more. You have 3 minutes. I'll leave it up there. This is going to be for extra credit. 3 minutes. The clock has started. Do not share your answers. When you're done, just go on to page 4. We're going to correct this in 3 minutes. If you're accurate, you'll get a point back on your brain job. What if we're not accurate? Well, I'm going to correct it. If you're not accurate, you just don't get the point back. But at least you've tried.
What are you trying to solve for?
It says find x.
Yummy.
This is timed, guys. You have a minute and a half left. Excuse me, minute and 45 seconds. $45 seconds. Get out your red pens, please. Red pens. Swap with the same team that you swapped earlier. Quickly, stack and swap. Swap with the same team you swapped earlier. Okay, next to the person's problem, write this list down. In red, next to the problem, write this list down. Trace, label, relationship, equation, solve, plug. Put this list next to where they were working, please. This list is going to guide you through how this is done properly. Please write this list for them. They're going to need to make reference to this list. Put a giant star next to relationship, because that's what most people forget. Trace, label, relationship, equation, solve. Trace, label, relationship, equation, solve. You're working in red pen right now. I see a couple of you in pencil, please. Red pen, please, so I can see the difference of what was done. Okay, or a different color. Different color. There you go. Okay, let's trace V to D. Trace V to D. You bracket it. And then we have D to I bracket. We're going to label. This is 6x minus 2. This is 2x plus 1. Students, if you get stuck, for goodness sake, you can at least label. Okay, which 3 of you didn't even bother doing that? All right, trace, label. Relationship. This is what the tendency is, to just throw the equations together and kind of do whatever. Okay, you don't do that. Let's look at what we have. We have VD and we have DI. You must establish the relationship. How many DIs go in one VD? How many? 2. So there is your equation. How many of these fit up here? 2. So your equation is 6x minus 2 equals 2 times 2x plus 1. If they did not get that right, please write this in so they can see it. Distribute? Yes, sir. How about I get you the answer and then we'll go there, okay? Alrighty. So then we have 6x. Ingu, I think the way they went might be correct if they did their math correctly. So let's get the answer and see what happens here. Okay, so we're going to minus 4x plus 2 plus 2. We have 2x equals 4, x equals 2. Now, if you're really on top of it, you plug it in and see what happens. 6 times 2 is 12 minus 2. That means this is 10. 2 times 2 plus 1 is 5. Look, magic. 10's double of 5. It fits. Okay, if they got x equals 2, go to their brain job and put a giant plus 1 next to it. All right, students, turn to pages 4 and 5. 4 and 5. I want you to put these letters next to these problems, please. These letters next to these problems. Page 4. Page 4. Bottom left, write A. Page 4. Bottom left, write A. Page 4. Bottom left, write A. Page 4. Bottom right, write B.
What?
Page 4, bottom left, write A. Page 4, bottom right, write B.
Come again?
Page 5. Page 5, top right. And bottom right D. Okay, one more time. Isaiah, look up here, buddy. Page 4. See, find book head book, right? A and B. All right? Now, page 5, right? C and D. Got it?
Yeah.
Good. What I want everybody to do, go back to page 4. I want everybody to do these first two problems. We're going to call them 1 and 2. Everybody work on 1 and 2 right now.
Okay. It's actually not
I'm gonna first stop.
I want one person to choose A. Michael, make it 10. One person to choose A, one person to do B, one person to do C,
Can I get B?
and one person to do B. I want 2 people to double up on
I saw her on that.
Okay,
Alright, so you get A.
G to F.
You get A.
Just to F.
I heard that.
Yes, of course. Okay. Students, I want you to quickly do problems 1 and 2. I want one person to choose A. One person to choose B. One person to choose C. Okay. I chose Okay, if you are A, grab your clipboard, come up to the front. You are A, grab your clipboard, come up to the front. Great, then you just check your work. Okay? Yes, check your work. Students, all of pages 4 and 5 must be done in 20 minutes. I'm going to rotate one of each through up here. Yes, or 25. Okay. If you're done, fabulous. We'll just, okay, come close, guys, come close.
You already did it with B up here?
Let me check. What'd you get for X on A? Did you plug it in?
Oh no.
Plug it in? What'd you get? X equals what? Did you plug it in?
How do you not get this?
21 and 12. I mean 24 and 12. Yeah.
Okay, you know what you're doing. Sit. Sorry. You got it, 24, 12. Did you finish A yet? Okay, come close. I need someone here from A. Clipboard? Oh, you're right here. Okay.
I can do it, but I just didn't start.
Okay, well, okay, let's do it together then, okay? Let's do it together just to make sure. Okay, we're given S to K, so I'd like you to bracket S to K. And it is 7x plus 3. Okay, Michael, I'd like you to join me. Bring your paper, buddy. You're going to do all 4 with me. Yeah.
Really?
Because then you'll be done.
Why?
Because I know you'll be done.
Serious? This way, I can pay attention.
I know that, but I've been having to rotate by you and you've been so distracted, okay?
This way.
Fine. Go do A all by yourself. Demonstrate to do it all by yourself, no help, and then I'll check. Okay, then we have KI. KI is 4x. John, how you doing? Which problem you working on? Students, I want everybody to work on the problem you've been assigned and then backtrack. Everybody work on the problem you've been assigned. Everybody work on the problem you've been assigned.
Oh yeah.
Now,
my back.
let's write down what we know here. We know we have SK and we have KI. So ask yourself, Matt, what's the relationship of SK to KI? What kind of relationship? From the vertex to the centroid, compared to the centroid to that. This is twice Of, right? Okay, so how many KI's fit in SK? Correct. So watch. 2. John, which one are you working on? Good. Finish then. 2 KI's equal SK. Are you okay with that? Okay, so now we bring in down our equations. SK is 7x plus 3 equals 2 parentheses 4x. So you do the relationships before you do the equations. That's the trick there, okay? Go back, finish, and then share with your groups. B, if you're B, come on down. B, clipboards, come on down. Who's B in this team? You're B? B? Okay, good. Clipboard?
Look what she just did. What did I do? I put my thing right here. What did I do?
I don't know. Alrighty. So let's see what we have first. So we're going to trace and label first. We're given W to B is x minus 1. So trace.
Got that.
WB is x minus 1. Now we're going to have to bracket WR because it's this big one here. WR is 2x minus 5. I still have a pile over here. Good. Okay, now let's write down. We're working with WB and WR. Mr. Green, can you write this down? That's why you came up with the clipboard. If not, squeeze your paper right here. Or go turn around and grab a clipboard, snag it from under somebody's table. Okay, what kind of relationship's going on here? Ignore the equations. Do not talk to me about it.
W's the same.
What's that? What is double and half?
WB is double.
Okay, so this is twice of that. Are you okay with that? How about we write that down? Quit it with the equations. Got to do relationships first. Is 2BR. Are you okay with what we just did? Okay, Daniel, do you see that we're...
Yeah, I'm with this.
You're with you? Okay. Now, we also know WR, the whole thing, which two segments add up to that?
WB.
WB would be 1 plus B to R. Great. Now, let's look at what we actually have. Do we have a WR information? Yes. Do we have WB information? Yes. What do we not have? We don't have BR. But look what we do have. We do know that half of, if I were to do this, half of BR would give me, half of WB would give me BR. Do you see what that is? So I'm going to write this underneath. I know WR plus WB plus WB divided by 2. I replace this for that. Did I lose anybody there? Now we plug in our equations. We know WR is 2x minus 5 equals WB is x minus 1 plus x minus 1 again, but over 2. Now, how many of you love working with fractions? Love. I'm so glad, Daniel. For the rest of the world doesn't. Okay, so this is what I recommend, guys. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the whole thing. We're going to put a giant 2 here. Put a 2. Okay, now you distribute to every single one, except here, it's going to cancel that.
So it's going to cancel out the...
And then this 2 cancels that, so it's simply plus x minus 1. Now you can solve. Collect like terms, solve, finish. Okay? No. You go back to your groups. Okay, C's, come on down. C's, cats, grab your clipboards, come on down. C's, grab your clipboards. Wait a minute, I just realized we're missing Miss Trevino. Yeah. C's, come on down.
Here we go. I like your shirt. Touch it.
Oh, word?
Okay, Michael, did you finish that A problem? That's why you're coming next to me. Okay, well, we'll do it together. Ready, Steve? Okay. Let's look at what we have. Did you guys at least try it?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, what do you have for X so far? Does anybody have anything for X?
5.
8? You got 5? Clipboard? You got 8? You got 5?
Is that right?
5? Okay. Well, you're all wrong. So let's come close. Let's figure out what's going on here, okay? So let's trace. S to Z. S to Z is the whole thing. Do you see that? S to Z is the whole bracket. Good. And then we have W to Z, which is just that guy. Okay, did you at least label that correctly? This is 3x minus 3. And this is 2x minus 4. You still cool? Okay. Now, we have S to Z and we have W to Z. Do not look at equations. Tell me what kind of relationships are going on between the segments. And remember that we have SW going on there too.
S to Z. No, WZ is a segment of S to Z.
That's correct. So it's part of. That's part. Okay, keep talking. What else do you know? What do you know about these 3 segments? Just keep talking. What are their relationships? There's several there.
Oh, goodness. Oh, crap.
They're just like. Well, they're not.
What do you know about the 2 little segments?
Well, it's not. One of them is not.
Don't worry. Okay, I'm not. Yes, it is. Which one's
It is?
which? Yes?
Oh, WZ is trice. Or,
Yeah, 2 times WZ is going to equal what?
oh, I didn't know that part.
2 times that equals S to W. Do you see that, Andrew? Okay, why don't you write that down? Problem is we still don't have anything for S to W, do we? But what did we just say? We now know the equation of S to W. Because what do we do to the purple to get the black? You times it by 2. So what's 2 times 2x? That's 4x. 2 times 4? 2 times 4?
Oh, 6.
2 times 4. Minus 8. So S to W is now 4x minus 8. Do you understand why? You double it.
Hey, dude, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm not quite seeing those light bulbs. Do you see the purple? And if you do 2 times the purple, you get the black. Does that make sense? So do you understand? It's 4x minus 8, Nick. Great. Now, look what we could do. S to W S to Z equals S to W plus W to Z. Now you plug in the equations you have. 3x minus 3 equals 4x minus 8 plus 2x minus 4.
What is so funny?
Nothing.
Oh, no, I don't know.
All right, go sit down. Go sit down. Finish. Go solve. Yes. D's, clipboards, come on down. D's, clipboards, come on down. D's, clipboards, come on down.
Why?
All right, all of page 4 and all of page 5 is back. You're not leaving the classroom, so all of page 4 and all of page 5 is done and so our way and our
What are we going in for? Oh, I'm like, hey, I thought we got for this list. Alright, so
Okay, ready? Let's do this last one together. Make it nice and big. Step 1, we trace, label, relationship. Say those 3 words. Trace, label, relationship. Say it again. Trace, label, relationship. Okay, step number 1, we want to trace. John, focus and finish the problem I just gave you. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, I don't want you to plug it in. We have H to E. It's going to be 3x plus 3. And E to V is 2x plus 1/2. Let's write those 2 down. H, E, and E to V. We know this is a centroid. So, trace, label, relationship. What kind of relationship do we have going on between these 2 segments? Yeah, HE equals 2EV. Ryan, do you see what's going on there? So why don't you write that relationship out? So we have 3x plus 3 equals 2, parentheses, 2x plus 1/2. Distribute the 2 and solve. And make sure you plug your solution in. How do you know you're correct? How would you know absolutely that you're correct? X equals 2.
One of the lines is double.
Did you figure, what's their actual measures? Did you figure it out?
Yeah, it's, oh, you got, yeah, 9 and 4.5.
Excellent. Go back and finish what other problems you have.
Wait, can you finish the problem with me?
Sure. Well, you're going to... John, we're no longer coaching the problem. Stay coaching the problem or working, one or the other, okay? Okay. So, Blair, distribute. What's your next line going to read?
It's going to be 3x plus 3 equals 4x plus 1.
Nice. So, you can take it from there.
How do you get 4x plus 4?
I got 7 times. Go this way. I got 7x equals 4.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to minus 4x, minus 4x.
X equals 2.
So I have negative x, and here I minus 3, and I get minus 2. So x equals 2. All right.